This video is a run through exercise 23.1, which again is drawing lines. So we'll look here at question 2. So you're asked to draw the graph of f of x equal to 2x minus 5. That's what I'm interested in there. So we take each input, and the inputs go from 0 to 5. That's your domain, is a fancy name for that. So what's going to happen, we're going to multiply each input by 2 and subtract 5. Now if we're doing that on the calculator, which is here, so we have to go into menu and we want a table, and we're going to type in 2 alpha x minus 5. Press equal to. I don't have any other function I want to use. I'm going to start at 0. Everything else is perfect. I'm ending at 5, stepping up in 1. There's my table of values. So when it comes to actually something like an exam paper, you can actually leave out the middle column sometimes if you're using a calculator. But just make sure you put in this table here, the x, the input, and the output values. And because it's a line, we actually only have to write down 3 of them. So I would normally choose the very first value, 0 minus 5, one of the middle values, maybe like 3, 1 there, and then maybe the very last value in the domain, which is 4, 3, and just go and draw the line, then draw your axes and try and plot those 3 points, and hopefully they are collinear, which means they all line up. Now, so they're all kind of similar there, I think. And then on to question 6 here. So how do you actually use your graph? So f of 3, what you simply do there is perform the function on 3. What would the output be if I'm trying to use my graph to figure that out? Well, if I look here, I go out to where x is 3. I just simply go up, if I can draw a straight line up, and I go across, so the answer is 4. So I basically go out to where the input is and then go up or down until I hit the line. So for example, f of minus 4 here, go back to minus 4 and go down and go across. And the answer is minus 3. Now, then the opposite is happening in part 4 and part 5 here. What value of x will give you an output of 6? So for that one, what we do is go where the output is 6, and again in this case you go across, back and over until you hit the line. We hit on 6 there, as we hit the line there, and go down, and the input is 5. So an input of 5 will give me 6. So x equals 5 is the answer to 6 part 4. The rest of the exercise is along the same lines. I'm going to leaving out this 9, 10, 11 at the moment. You can go back and revise it if you want. That's the intercept method of drawing lines. I'm just interested, can you draw them using this method here and use the calculator correctly? And I don't have anything else to say about that, just to remind you that, oh yeah, sorry, the Desmos thing is very useful. So you can check all your answers. Again, just type in, for example, y equals 2x minus 5, press return, there it is there for you, and then keep on going. Put as many lines as you want on it. Y equals 3x minus 6, and so on. It's really handy for checking your answers. And that is it for now. So do try and have that finished by Friday evening.